Good morning, sixth graders. Happy Thursday. Let's check out and see what we're doing today. So remember, at home, go to your current folder. You should have your planners out, please, and obviously you're on your iPad. So navigate to week 1, and we are at Thursday. So let's check out our task list first and see what Thursday entails. This kind of gives you that whole breakdown for the day. So review. So if you were in class today in person, we would go over those sketchbook expectations again, which I'll do in a second. We would be spending then time to work on that pattern and repetition sketch that we learned about yesterday. We would then take a break and move on to our second sketch. So that means we would have our first page is the pattern and repetition, and we would go flip to a new page in our sketchbook, and we would have a new page for typography, which you will learn about here in a minute. There are brain break videos for typography on the last slide, and then the work time is to get to work on those sketches 1 and 2. Is your Google form turned in? Many of you did, but some of you still have not. I even emailed it yesterday as a link. So there's really no excuse not to have that done. You should be logged into your Google Drive app at all times on your iPad and your Gmail account at all times on your iPad. That is a great troubleshoot if you have those Google things to work on for teachers. So let's go now into Thursday's folder because it is time for you to take attendance. So when you click on the folder, go to your Thursday. It's Basics Thursday today. Step 1, take attendance. Now you need to go to step 2. This is where you're going to find all your information for today. Review Wednesday, sketchbook expectations. When I look down here, we have it linked for you as a reminder. We talked about this in class, and I talked about it on the slide, but I'm going to remind you again. Everybody should have a sketchbook. We sent sketchbooks to VLA students, and then all hybrid students should have gotten one when they came to class. Your name should be on the margin on the inside, first name and last name. Remember, we are looking for full sketches, your whole page, no scribbles, no, messiness. We're looking for beautiful craftsmanship. You make a mistake, take the paper out and start over. Make a mistake, erase, and then end up outlining and coloring in areas so you won't see those mistakes. This is a chance for us to really work on those skills. Remember the 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want to earn full credit on your art projects in our class, they should look like a 4. Okay? Back up here, this is a friendly reminder, you guys. Everybody should have a table tent. We worked on them in class. You have a chance to work on them at home. Those need to be worked on. Our goal is to have them done by Friday. Friendly reminder number 2, sketchbook expectation discussion board. Okay, it is labeled step 4 in yesterday's What Wednesday folder. We learned all about sketchbooks yesterday. There is a discussion. It is required. It is an assignment. It is 10 points. You have 2 questions to answer. You need to answer both questions if you want full credit, 10 points. That is yesterday's What Wednesday folder. That is due. Friendly reminder number 3, there is that Google form that needs to be complete. And friendly reminder number 4, we started working on our sketch yesterday for pattern and repetition. Remember, our goal is to make Fridays your goal to complete each week's sketches. So tomorrow your goal is to make sure you can complete sketch 1, which is your pattern and repetition, and then today's sketch 2, typography. Let's learn about that. So we are doing Technique Thursday today, which is typographic art. What is typographic art? It is the arrangement and appearance of printed matter, also known as word art. So now what you're going to do is draw an image using fonts or letters to develop a work of art using words that describe the image you create. So for an example, you could draw a heart and fill it with all different words that mean love, happy, smile. Notice the word watermelon and how it literally is the watermelon with a bite taken out of it. Notice the rocket, the moon, the comet. This is what we're looking for with typographic art. Type. Think of that as a way to remind you of what that means. You are using words to draw. Again, you can draw a shape and fill it in with words. You could focus on the one word and make it the shape. If you were going to do something like this rocket, I know that a lot of people will lightly draw the outline and then fill it in with the letters and erase. There's lots of steps online, lots of ideas online. Use your iPad to help you. Notice that these particular artists did multiple words. They drew the Coke can and filled it full of letters. They used Yoda and filled it full of words that have to do with Star Wars. This is typographical art. You need to also check out these videos here for you. This one's super cool. It shows all different types of typographical art. This is what you're doing today. Remember, tomorrow your goal is to have both those sketches done, but you definitely want to make sure that you are focusing on that 4, 3, 2, 1 when you're working on your sketches. So there's the breakdown of today. Sketch review, which we just did. Work on that pattern and repetition for about 20 minutes, then move on and start that typographical art. Okay, spend about 20, 25 minutes on that. But neither of those have to be complete today. Your goal is to have them done tomorrow. You will not turn them in yet, so don't freak out about that tomorrow. Have a great day.